If you ever feel silly about your AFL predictions or your tips, just remember that someone predicted the Adelaide Crows to win the Premiership in 2022. Here is the evidence. So just think about that. Your prediction cannot be worse. So we are only looking at grand final predictions, but we're also looking at old comments to see who people would think win the flag, just in case. So all the Collingwood fans who predicted them to win the flag, I will let you off the hook. You're off the hook. But who's not on the hook is the Sydney Swans. The Sydney Swans! We expected a lot from you. Yeah, a lot of people expected a lot from you. You were probably the second best team this season. You got to the grand final after a great final series. Very impressive season. And you do that? Disgraceful. What was that? Geelong were just better? Yes, they were. Geelong were better. I'll give you that. But still disgraceful. The Sydney Swans, you just made a list. Mason Wilkinson. I don't know if this is a glitch, but if it's a glitch or not, you predicted Sydney twice. So you're on the list twice. Playlist guy knows what he's saying. Said Geelong let you off. Said Geelong let you off. Oh, okay, enough. That is enough accuracy. That is good accuracy. Sydney or Melbourne? Chuck Gibbs, you said Sydney. You just made a list. He's on the list for this, but he thought he was smart. Unbelievable. I'm gonna let you off because you said you want Swans to win. You didn't say they would. So your wording was very lucky. Facts speak for themselves. Tigers have lost 4 games under 6 points and drew with Freo, which 4 of these teams are above them on the ladder. 3 lost games are very dodgy umpiring resulting. Tigers loss, arguably. Tigers 3 weeks ago exactly as Geelong with points scored for Cats. Number 1 on ladder. Tigers were 7th on ladder. The other closest team points scored were under 200 points to Geelong and Richmond. Scoring goals win you games. Tigers have got great forward line and midfielders as good if not better than the teams above them. Their defence is where the defences were they need to strengthen with some of the gun players missing and which are coming back. And if the Tigers bring back the hard tackling in these finals rounds, the grand finale is for them to make history again. But the Cats will deserve it this year. So there's a rule for this episode, is that it's only predictions for the grand final. But if it wasn't, he'd be on the list 100 times. But in fairness, at least he said the Cats deserve it, so he's not completely biased. Who I want to win, that's fine. Who I think I must have read this comment. But he said Sydney first. Bunningsag, you just made the list. I think Sydney will win. Roberto, you just made the list. Collingwood aren't beating Geelong. Collingwood aren't beating Sydney. Melbourne aren't beating Sydney. I mean, he's not wrong. So, fair enough, I guess. Also, that's me. I put myself on a list. So, yeah, I'm already on the list. You shouldn't have put Pies over Cats there. True. I am on the list though. What a gain. What a gain. Wait, he didn't predict Sydney to win, so I can't do it. I'm resisting the urge to put him on the list. What a gain. Yeah, someone gained. It was Geelong. The Dockers should have been there. There. This is the wrong there. It's THERE. This is there as in it's their Cats. It's what you mean is there as in the cat is over there, not you use wrong there. Okay. The AFL says it was the most rigged season. Gillan McLaughlin is a stupid idiot. I'll be glad to see the end of him. Nobody's ever liked him. Lastly, am I a master? You're asking if you're a master. No, you're not. You said, am I a master? So call me master. No thanks. That's very weird. That's some sort of weird domination kink that I am not into. You small child. I'm 27, but okay. Also, let me know when England beat us in the Ashes. Does he watch my channel? I'm not really into cricket. I just... In the World Cup, I always check who wins. I watched the last World Cup final because England were in it. In England, I thought, oh, that's nice. England might win something because we don't win in football/soccer. We don't win the World Cup ever. We won it once, like in '66, and we won the rugby one in like 2003. But you know, we don't win things. in sports in England. We just, as a country, we don't win things much. Always fourth in the Olympics or whatever. So I just thought, England cricket final, yes. And we won, yes. But I don't really like cricket. I tried to watch it. I watched like 2 overs and I get bored and I switch off, even in 2020. So it's just not me. If I liked cricket, I would make videos, because a lot of you are Australian, so it would make sense. But I just don't really like it. One day I will attempt to watch a game, as in like go to a stadium, go to an oval, but I'm just not into it. So this guy saying, let me know when England beats in the Ashes, I'm just like, I don't really care. I'm not too bothered. Oh wait, you can't. You British people know nothing about the AFL. You're all soccer peanuts. I mean, not all of us. There's a lot of rugby fans here. There's a lot of cricket fans here. So there's that. Tennis, we have Wimbledon, so a lot of tennis. We love our motorsports. We've got hundreds of racetracks here. Yeah, of course, soccer's the biggest one, but we got plenty of sports, mate. I don't know what you mean. Have you heard of Mo Farah? Long distance runner. He's one of ours. Anyway, AFL rules. Davidoff. Okay, that's not appropriate. There are children watching, damn it. How dare you? I have to stick to the rule. The rule said the comment had to have Sydney winning. He doesn't predict Sydney winning, so I can't put him on the list. I want to see Sydney win, but logically I think Geelong will win. He was spot on. Swans by 5. He was not spot on. Grass 10. You just made the list. My tips for the grand final. There's a massive risk, but I have a feeling Geelong v Sydney will tie, go to extra time. Sydney win by a point. I'll put you on the list twice for that, Bomber Hill. So it's incredibly hard to get a draw in the AFL. Yes, I know it happens, sure, but it's incredibly unlikely in a normal regular season game. Like it even like happens at the most like what, a couple times a year. Like there's been seasons where we had no draw the entire season. So the chance of it happening in the grand final is extremely slim. We had it in 2010, sure, and there was a replay, but it's so unlikely. When people predict extra time, I'm just like, that's such a like that. Can you imagine the betting? The betting has to be like really high for that, surely, because the likelihood of that is so crazy. It's like a 1 in a million chance. Sydney by 54 in a granny. Not only did he predict Sydney to win, he predicted 54 points. He's on the list twice, but at least his name checks out. AFL Maniac. Yes, he is, based on that comment. Anyone but Geelong. Well, unfortunately, it was Geelong. But you didn't say you think Geelong will lose, so I'll let you off. Obviously, he's fine. Sydney and Sydney. Didn't he predict Geelong in a previous comment? And now he's... This is why you don't change your mind. Enough accuracy, or not enough accuracy. You just made the list twice because you predicted Geelong first, and then you change your mind, so... You're on the list twice. I'm going to put not in front of your name, because it is not enough accuracy. This doesn't count. He says he's supporting Sydney, but he doesn't say they'll definitely win, so we'll let him off. Undecided. Yeah, that's a smart answer. Very smart answer. Well, I mean, it's not 1,000 points, but Geelong did win, yes, by a lot of points. Jared, Sydney over Geelong. Jared just made the list. Sandford Grand Final was a thriller. Well, unfortunately, the highlights are not on YouTube. I've been searching for it all day today. My word, Sandford, you just made a list for not uploading the highlights. Wait, hang on, wait. My rule. This is about Sydney. I gotta take him off the list. Damn it! Sydney Swans by 4 points. Harrison just made the list. Tip Sydney by 1. Oh, you should have stayed undecided, Supercar. You just made the list. Go Swans, up the Swans, go the Swans. I hope they win. None of them are predictions. So, oh, he said it again, Supercar. That's twice. That's twice. You should have stayed undecided. You know what? I'm on the list again because I've been doing this preview thing since 2017. Every year. I'm still making a mistake. I'm making still at least one mistake every time, you know? I just made the list.